A new era at HHS. RFK Jr. takes the helm. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. was sworn in as the 26th Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services on February 13, 2025. The ceremony, held at the White House, marked the beginning of Kennedy's tenure leading a department responsible for the health and well-being of millions of Americans. The Senate confirmed Kennedy's nomination by a narrow 52-48 vote, highlighting the deep divisions surrounding his appointment. Kennedy, a well-known environmental lawyer and activist, brings both experience and controversy to the role. His decades-long career advocating for children's health issues and environmental protection has earned him both praise and criticism. As HHS Secretary, Kennedy will oversee a vast budget of nearly $2 trillion and a workforce of approximately 80,000 employees. His responsibilities encompass a wide range of critical health-related issues. These include overseeing key agencies such as the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the Food and Drug Administration, and the National Institutes of Health. Kennedy's leadership will have a significant impact on areas like food safety, pharmaceutical regulation, public health initiatives, and vaccination programs. The close Senate vote reflected the concerns of many lawmakers, particularly Democrats, regarding Kennedy's controversial views on vaccines. Despite the opposition, Kennedy secured enough votes to be confirmed, setting the stage for what is likely to be a closely watched tenure at the helm of HHS. Kennedy's stance on vaccines has been a source of intense debate and scrutiny. A vocal critic of vaccine safety, he has publicly questioned the efficacy and potential side effects of certain vaccines. Kennedy's views, often at odds with the scientific consensus on vaccines, have drawn sharp criticism from medical professionals and public health experts. His appointment has sparked concerns about the potential impact on public trust in vaccines and vaccination programs. Critics worry that his position could give a platform to misinformation and undermine efforts to combat vaccine-preventable diseases. Kennedy has maintained that he is not anti-vaccine, but rather advocates for greater transparency and more rigorous safety testing. Despite the controversy, Kennedy has expressed his commitment to working with scientists, researchers, and public health officials to address concerns and ensure the safety and well-being of all Americans. However, his history of vaccine skepticism casts a long shadow over his appointment and is likely to remain a point of contention throughout his tenure. The debate surrounding Kennedy's views on vaccines highlights the importance of evidence-based decision-making in public health policy. It also underscores the need for clear and accurate communication from public health officials to maintain public trust and ensure the effectiveness of life-saving vaccination programs. Kennedy has outlined a series of policy priorities for his tenure as HHS Secretary, focusing on areas such as vaccine safety, chronic disease prevention, and restoring public trust in health agencies. One of his first actions will be launching a comprehensive program to monitor and investigate potential vaccine side effects. This initiative aims to address concerns about vaccine safety and provide greater transparency to the public. In addition to vaccine safety, Kennedy plans to prioritize addressing the growing burden of chronic diseases, particularly among children. He has expressed concerns about the rising rates of conditions such as autism, ADHD, and allergies, and plans to direct resources towards research and prevention efforts. Kennedy has also indicated his intention to conduct a thorough review of the FDA's approval processes for drugs and medical devices. He aims to ensure that these processes are rigorous, transparent, and prioritize patient safety. Recognizing the importance of public trust in health agencies, Kennedy has pledged to work towards restoring confidence in institutions like the CDC, FDA, and NIH. This includes engaging with stakeholders, addressing concerns, and promoting transparency in decision-making. Kennedy's policy agenda reflects his long-standing focus on children's health and environmental issues. His plans for HHS suggest a shift in priorities, with a greater emphasis on vaccine safety, chronic disease prevention, and a more cautious approach to pharmaceutical regulation. Kennedy's appointment comes at a time of significant change and uncertainty within the federal government. The ongoing restructuring efforts, spearheaded by Elon Musk, have led to budget cuts, job losses, and a sense of unease among many federal employees. These changes are being felt across various departments, including HHS, where funding for key programs and research initiatives is being scrutinized. The NIH, responsible for funding a significant portion of medical research in the United States, has already announced plans to cap billions of dollars in funding. This move has raised concerns within the scientific community about the potential impact on research progress and innovation. The restructuring efforts have also led to job losses at various agencies within HHS, creating uncertainty and anxiety among employees. The broader implications of these changes on the future of public health in the United States remain to be seen. However, it is clear that Kennedy's tenure as HHS Secretary will be shaped by the evolving political landscape and the ongoing restructuring efforts. His ability to navigate these challenges while advancing his policy agenda will be crucial in determining the success of his leadership at HHS. The confluence of Kennedy's controversial appointment, his ambitious policy goals, and the backdrop of government restructuring creates a complex and uncertain environment for the future of public health in the United States. Only time will tell how these factors will interact and what impact they will have on the health and well-being of Americans.